Hey guys, so I had a request come in from Rockstar Nerd 1957 to flush marbles on my black toilet with the high tank setup. And I actually have this, I still have this and have not sold it because it was one that cracked. You can see down there the crack, and I glued that piece back on there, which actually saddened me that I broke it because this toilet was so beautiful when it was complete. But nonetheless, that crack does not interfere with the water functioning or flowing or anything of the toilet, so we could definitely do this. I had just set this up really quickly, so you can see it's dripping, so it doesn't have a really nice seal there. I could fiddle with it for a while to get it to seal perfectly, but just for video's sake, I don't think we need to do that. So we're gonna flush marbles, and we have these 6 marbles right here. I don't know if it'll flush all 6, but we're gonna start maybe with just 2 of them, and then go from there. So got my water here. We're gonna fill the tank, and we'll fill to where the goes into the overflow and into the bowl. All right. And let's start with 2 marbles. There's 1 and 2. It's actually kind of hard to see because with the black toilet, it's hard to see really anything in the toilet, sometimes including the water. But it's really cool visually. It's a really, I think they're really neat. Also, the way they reflect. Sometimes you can get a good reflection that's almost like you're looking in a mirror when you're looking in things that are glazed in black. Anyway, alrighty, so I'm going to focus on the bowl, and we'll give this a flush and see if it does these 2 marbles. Yep, it did. Probably see 1, and we'll see if I can find the other. It's hard to see in water because they're clear. I think that's the other one right there. Yep, there's 1 and there's 2. Alrighty, so let's try 4 this time. Okay, so got the tank refilled and water in the base, and there were 4, obviously, since I started with 6. Flush 2 leaves me with 4 marbles. We're gonna see if it can flush these 4. Alrighty, so here we go with trying to flush 4 marbles. Yep, it did all 4. Alrighty, so let's just try to do all 6 and see if it'll do that. Okay, so I have recovered all 6 marbles right here. I'm going to fill this thing back up again. Now, this is not Mega Tank. This is just the regular size tank, if I can pan out here. The regular size tank that would normally go on this base. Obviously, Mega Tank would have a lot more force and pressure and all that stuff. Definitely would overflow the base if I had Mega Tank. But anyway, go down here and we'll try 6 marbles. All right, I'm gonna try to push these into the trapway a little bit. so that they're more uniform, because if they're bunched up, obviously it's going to make it harder to flush. And marbles in general are very hard to flush because they're very dense. It would be interesting to scale these marbles up, find some marbles that are triple the scale of these and put them into a human-sized toilet and see if it can flush those, because I think that would be very challenging just because they're so dense. This is basically like flushing rocks. So anyway, we got the 6 marbles in the toilet. You can see 4, the other 2 are a little further in the trapway. And based on, let's see, I think the most marbles that I flushed before were either 7 or 8, and that was with Mega Tank. So if this can do 6 with the regular tank, I will be impressed. So, alrighty, here we go. Wow. Okay. Well, maybe we should maybe we should try to keep going. Maybe we should try for 8. So I will go get 2 more marbles and let's try for 8. Alrighty, so we're back and I got 2 more marbles. So now we have 8 marbles, and go ahead and fill this back up. All right, and let's do 8. So I was pretty impressed with it doing 6. If it does 8, that would be extremely impressive. The one that, when I flushed before on Mega Tank, and I think it was 8 marbles that it took, that was my green toilet, which seemed to be the best performer. Let's see, is that? I'm not even counting. Should be 8, or should be 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't count and talk at the same time. Alrighty, so you can see they're bunched up. That probably would just go nowhere. So let's see if I can push these into the trapway, sort of in like a straight line for the most part. So you can see 4 of the 8. So let's see if this will take 8 marbles. Here we go. Nope. They are stuck, bunched up. So let's, since we can basically just take 1 away, let's try 7. Okay, so there's still somewhat in a straight line. Refill my water here. All right, so now we have 7. Let's see if it'll take 7. Nope. So one last thing, let me try to rearrange these 7 one more time. Maybe they're getting bound up a little bit. And if this last time doesn't work, then it's looking like 6 is the max that we can flush with this. Okay, so those seem to be, they seem to be lined up farther back in the trapway. It's harder to, yeah, that's probably as lined up as I can get it. So let's try one more time with, actually let me, this reservoir below it's gonna probably overflow. So let me take some water out of that and we'll try 7 marbles one more time. All right, we are back. Tank is full, base the same, and with water, and we're gonna try 7 marbles. Here we go. Nope. So it looks like 6 is our max, 6 marbles. I think 7, they just get bound up inside the trap way too easy. But it's still pretty good. You know, 6 marbles, to be able to take 6 marbles, that's pretty good. My green base, which seemed to have always been the best performer, I think it took 8. I'm gonna have to look back at my previous video, but anyway, let's see. I'm gonna take these marbles out, and we'll just do a flush from the top so you can see the whole thing, see the tank and bowl water flowing at the same time. Okay, so there are 8 marbles, and we'll do one more flush from above. Alrighty, so here we go. Alrighty, hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any more requests, I will see if I can fulfill those. And thanks again for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.